So we got a new frame. This one has the cylinder head we need for the white truck. Pull everything off this crusty truck. Remove the gas tank. Modify this rear cross member. So we did a slight modification to the gas bracket. This is going to be towards the back of the truck. Before we had this at a 90 degree right here. But if you're looking towards the back of the truck, this right here corner came close to the shock and the shock cross member. We're gonna go ahead and eliminate that. But since we don't want anything extra in the way, what we did is this brace was already here. We just cut this off, close and cap the ends. This side we didn't have a brace, so we added this corner brace. Same thing, close and cap the ends. So today we're gonna be working on getting everything pulled off. We're gonna get cab pulled off, we're gonna get the frame pulled out, motor pulled out. Start by removing this, get anything that's related to the motor off out of the way. That we can yank the cab. Everything will be easier for the motor. Move the cab bolts. Got the frame cleaned up, pressure washed. Go forward, go forward, wait. Go forward. Okay, so an issue we had is I didn't want it to run a fuel cell in the bed. I didn't want to run a big bulky fuel cell. So the S10 Blazer 1st gen and the 2nd gen have a different mounting option here. I was able to find a 2nd gen gas tank. But the issue with that is it uses a different mounting option. Now, I wasn't going to spend $170 on a brand new gas tank if I can go to the junkyard, wire wheel it, completely clean it up. Now, this doesn't look the best. I don't have a TIG welder, but this will be under the bed. The only part you'll be able to see is down here where the fuel neck is. So I'm not really worried about this being seen. This whole gas tank is going to get right on the line. So we went to the junkyard, we cut out a piece off of a 92 S10 and we got the mounting option we need. So we go ahead and pull this. Use some 16 gauge steel plate. Cut out the circle on that one. Plated it with this and then welded this to here. And then we're not going to use this option, so we'll go ahead and cut these off, cap these. We're no longer going to use these. We're going to use this, and we're going to put a filler neck here. That way it's centered with the bed. We're to make room for the gas tank brace. We're going to do is cut here, straight across here. We'll keep this, box in a plate of metal, box in across here, box in the remaining half up to here. Remove this. We have our plates to box in the rear frame rail. Then we will put a patch over the open side. Got our pieces cut here, cleaned up. We haven't cleaned further far. We're cleaning where we're working. Hit it with some Rust-Oleum. We'll weld the outsides, tack it in, set our crossbars, set the gas tanks before we finally burn everything in. So we got our crossbar tacked in. We have our gas tank brackets all tacked in. We have our front bar temporarily mocked up. What we're gonna do is drill a hole through here, notch a tube, go through here, weld a washer on the back side. So here's our piece that we have. This is on the pipe. Run a nut and a washer. What we're gonna do is weld the washer all the way around, and this will be removable. That way you don't have to use a wrench or pliers or anything on the back side. Our back tabs are mounted in. Same thing with our front drop downs. We got our washer welded onto the bottom, so our bolt slides through here. Same thing on this side. Unscrew, gasing drops down. All right, we're back at it. So we are working on a fiberglass bumper that's got some big cracks. You can see here they tried fixing it with some Bondo kitty hair, but we ground that all the way down, put fiberglass, use some wood sticks to keep our panel straight. So right now we have our plates cut out to box in. So you can see here we have nice close tight gap. Over here it opens up, so we just use a clamp, close this, stitch weld it, continue that the rest of the way up. Got our front suspension all pulled off, got most of the frame wire wheeled, still got to hit a couple spots on the inside, but we pretty much got the outside done. This is pretty much smooth. We'll clean this up right here. What we're gonna do is notch our cross member. This is for the oil pan clearance.